Scorpio, welcome to your extended X Love No Contact read for November 2019. I want to tell you that I am so grateful for your purchase here and for your interest in the channel. I couldn't do it without you, Scorpio, so I'm going to help you as much as I can with picking up on thoughts, feelings, and energy for your X Love No Contact read. Okay, so what I'm seeing here resonating, Scorpio, is that the X may be thinking that they were too extreme. You know, it looks like with the overall energy being the Fool that they had some of the energy of being too carefree. Maybe they leap before they look. Maybe they didn't understand boundaries as well, you know, for a long-term committed relationship. It seems that they are thinking of exploring romantic feelings with you, which of course you would have to be the one to make the decision, Scorpio, on whether you could handle this. I'm also seeing some of your energy within the reading that is showing a lot of extremes and a lot of passion, a lot of arguments, and a lot of games that could lead to or disintegrate to mind games here. Because we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Five of Swords, which is a lot of competition and winning at any cost. I also do feel, Scorpio, as I stated, that there was someone, you know, even if it was kind of innocent, if it was a family member, if it was an online situation or an online third party person, it seems that there's multiple people involved here and that may have contributed to the breakup. There's also a very prominent issue here of wanting the truth and needing the truth with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords here. So let's go a little further here. Let's go a little deeper. What's going on with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords here? What's going on with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords? Was there an issue with truth? Telling the truth? What was happening here for Scorpio's ex? King of Swords, Ace of Swords. What's happening here? Okay, I'm hearing spiritually that someone was married. I know that this is a general read, but I'm hearing that someone was married. I'm not sure. I'm hearing that someone was long distance as well. So you have to read that as it comes to you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So this feels like a brand new beginning and a brand new start with the Ace of Swords here. So possibly some of you Scorpios, you were thinking maybe with the truth and the clarity coming through in the relationship, you could have had a brand new start with this person. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups here. So this is a lot of energy of giving and receiving love from the heart. So with this brand new beginning, you wanted to manifest love from the heart, giving and receiving equally, which it could have been hard, Scorpio, to do this if your ex is extreme and if they're manipulative. Sometimes the Magician card is a lot of energy of manipulating where you're not quite sure if you can trust the person in that way fully. Okay, the next card we have here is the Devil. So there was some kind of toxic energy here being released between the two of you. Okay, so sometimes, Scorpio, what's happening is when there is toxic energy playing out between the two of you, it sometimes makes it very, very difficult for you to feel that they're manifesting anything that is for you and in the favor of the relationship. Okay, because we have the Magician here. And we have the Devil. Some of you could have been involved with a Capricorn. I know, you know, but some of you were definitely bound up in some kind of energy here with your ex. And it seemed that you were manifesting things that weren't always good, that could have been toxic with the fighting. It's almost like the element of joy was missing here between the two of you. Let's continue here. We have the Empress, the King of Wands, and we have the Hangman. Okay, so with the Empress here, your ex, they could still see you, and I know this could be male or female, but your ex could still see you as being very fertile, abundant, passionate, someone who's very giving in the relationship. Okay, and someone that they have thought of returning to because they still see you as being the Empress, you know, having that beautiful energy. And then we have the King of Wands here. So I'm seeing directly here that the King of Wands is still looking at the Empress. Okay, you see that? See how he's still looking at the Empress? And the King of Wands is someone who is very sensual, very passionate, but they're unstable. Their energy kind of is all over the place at different times, especially if there's already been arguing and fighting. And then we have the Hangman here. So this is the energy of Pisces, and it's also the energy of trying to change perspectives. So I'm hearing that your partner, your ex-partner, is a little bit lonely, and they've got time to reflect on some of these things. Okay, there's been changes made with your ex. So the energy that they come to you with, if they do try to reconcile, if they do call or text, it's not going to be the same energy that they had before. It's going to be something different, some sort of different perspective. Maybe they've changed. Maybe they have different options in their life accessible to them now. Also, Scorpio, I want you to know with the Eight of Swords being here, okay, sometimes the Eight of Swords is like they're away at a treatment program. They're away in jail. Sometimes it's actually jail. Sometimes they're away in another state if they didn't live in your state or live together with you. Sometimes they're literally locked away in a certain situation and they can't get to you. And this may give them time to have this new perspective and a change when they do possibly, some of them may reach out to you again. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go back to the romance oracle and see if there's any other messages coming through from the ex love, no contact reading for Scorpio. For Scorpio, November 2019. What other messages are coming through here? What other messages are coming through here? What are the other messages here for Scorpio to hear? Okay, let's see what these are that dropped. We have retreat. Retreat. It's time to escape. It's time to escape and retreat together. Very much like a honeymoon type energy. Okay, so some of you may be thinking of this kind of energy, especially with the holidays coming up. Are you thinking that maybe you want to return to the ex, that there should be a reconciliation and you retreat together? Okay, that could be it. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So some of you could actually have children together with this ex. And somehow it's affecting, it's affecting you or it's affecting your ex. Or there's children involved in the situation here. Okay, the next card is calling in your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. So that would be very, very in-depth if you have children with this person and they're the ex and they have the energy of your soulmate. Okay, so your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. So that's for some of you that are working on healing before you return. Healing before you start into the reconciliation process. You're calling in energy to heal you and your soulmate. That is very divine energy. The next one is separation. So for some of you, it's not going to be something that comes together. It's not going to be that way. You may separate for a longer time than what you think, or they may decide, the two of you together may decide that you're not going to come back together. You're going to separate. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that is your extended love read, ex-love, no contact read for November. If you would like a personal private reading, all of my information is below, okay? Take care, Scorpio. Bye-bye.